So what's up, everybody? It's your boy Jonathan back at it again. So I wanted to talk about American culture and socializing and dating, right? The reason I want to do this video is because nobody really talks about it, because most people are American who watch these videos. Most people I talk to are American who need help with dating are mostly American. I talked to an Australian guy before, but mostly American guys. And the reason, talking about the American culture is important is because, a lot of people, they recognize American culture, but they don't want to really see it for what it is and use that to their advantage, right? So that's why I thought it was good to make this video. So one thing I noticed about the difference between American culture and other countries, and I said this before, a lot of other foreign countries, all men are basically equal to each other, and everybody's supposed to find somebody and have a wife and kids. And you either meet somebody or you reach a certain age where people are like, screw it, I'm going to go find you somebody. And then you have people will actually do matchmaking for you and try to hook you up. Now, there's some countries like India and China where it's overpopulated with men and not a lot of women to go around. And the parents are really upset and angry because they want their kids to get married so they can have a wife and kids and, carry on the family name. But there's nobody out there for them to date with. So that's in other countries. But in America, all men aren't created equal, right? So you have, men are hot and men are not. And that's kind of what dating in America is like. But then I've noticed that in America, it's more younger people think like that. But once a woman gets into her 30s and older, it becomes more apparent like she's dated all the hot guys that are assholes. And, sometimes, she's ready to settle down with a normal guy. So that's what I noticed. And they're more open and in their 30s and stuff. But one tip that I can tell you about in American culture that's worked for me, you're either hot or you're not, is it's very superficial. And sometimes you can pass through superficial, you can pass through this superficial, barrier or the superficial obstacle, right? So, for instance, just go to the mall, look around what everybody's wearing, try to imitate their style, either from the thrift store or Ross. You can do that and you can fit in, I've been trying to find, fitted jeans, and I found cheap places to get them, like hip hop stores. You could buy a pair of fitted jeans for under $20, or Target. You can buy a good pair of fitted jeans for under $20. And so stuff like that, like I said, don't be wearing anime t-shirts and things that show that nerd culture or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And if you're a big guy, just learn how to dress correctly, and you'll be all right. There's always somebody who they're gonna like you, but young American women are very superficial, and that's just a part of the culture, and you have to understand that. And so, that's why I focus on girls who are in their 30s and older. I don't chase after young college students. Or, that's why I like international women, because like I said, they're coming from a culture where people, all men are created equal, and they're supposed to have a wife and kids. So that's one thing about American culture that we really don't talk about. Another thing that we don't talk about is the fact that Americans don't really hang out and be social like other cultures anymore, because of technology and everything's online and stuff. I'm hanging out with Asians and Latinos and Africans and Caribbeans, and they, have big groups of friends and hang out and have fun. They're not all addicted to their phone all day or stay home and play video games all day. They're out and about. But with Americans, it seems all of the cool kids are in a social group, and everybody else is like at home on their computers playing their little World of Warcraft or whatever you guys play now. I'm not into video games, so I don't know what the relevant video game is today. But a couple years back, I think it was World of Warcraft or something. But the point is, right? So the point is, other people are a little more social, right? And so what you have to realize is that the way to get over that, right, is you can just find friends from other cultures who are willing to hang out, or for dating, you have to learn how to get your online game together, right? And with the online game, it's very simple. If you're on a dating website, you just got to filter. You just have to know how to filter. Just know who, type spot, know who's going to give you a chance, and know how to filter that out, and that's it. And also, a lot of times people you talk to online, they want to know about your Instagram and Facebook to see who you are. Well, clean that out, right? Don't have any weird posts about nerd culture. Don't have any pictures about nerd culture, or you go into nerd culture events or stuff like that. Just be cool, have some nice pictures up, whatever. Instagram, like I recently just cleaned out my Instagram. It's all fashion pics. Maybe there's a slice of pizza on it. There's a bunch of pictures of shoes from like the thrift store. I think I got a picture of like a furry art, but that's it. That's it. It's mostly just, fashion stuff. So that's a good thing with that's another thing with American culture. Like, they don't really hang out as much, so you have to really have your You have to have your online game on point as an American. It's just the way it is. Yeah, so those are two things. And also, I've noticed that international men or men from other cultures are more likely to talk and be social for longer than American men. American men, they meet a girl and it's like, let's go to your house right now. And the girl's like, I don't even know you. And a lot of international men are more likely to form long-term relationships and long-term friendships. And I've noticed that's always really good to be more social and less try to go to bed with a woman that night, because it's just they know you're more serious and you can put more on the table. You can put more of your personality out there. They can enjoy your company a little bit more. They'll actually fall in love with you faster if you just chill out and just spend more time hanging out with them and forming a relationship. So that's good. So that's 3 things about American culture that, maybe you guys can work on, and then it'll help you. So, yeah, so those are the first things, the 3 things about American culture. Americans, they're a little more superficial, so it's easy. So the first one is Americans are a little more superficial. So what you have to learn how to do is just get rid of the nerd culture and basically go shopping, find some cheap clothes that imitate the normal American style, okay? And then the next thing is Americans are a little more, technologically oriented, like social media, more communicate through social media and stuff. So what you have to do is learn how to filter out your online accounts so that you can talk to women who will actually give you a chance, and clean up your Facebook and Instagram so you'll have a good online profile. And the third thing is, American men are more likely to try to push a woman home more likely to try to take a woman home with them that night, and most women don't like that. So that's another thing. Just focus on forming a good relationship with a person. Focus on talking a little bit longer, hanging out a little bit longer, making the girl feel comfortable. So those are 3 things that about American culture that people should work on or whatever. But anyway, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment. I'll get back to you. All right, I'm out. Peace.